Denise again. This is my persuasive speech. It is on volunteering and trying to make a difference. Have you ever wanted to give back to your community? I'm by no means a wealthy person. I don't have large sums of money that I can just give to the charity of my choice. Don't get me wrong, I do donate, like my work does, United Way. You do the fair share, an hour's pay once a paycheck. And if you do that, you get like an extra day off on your birthday or something. But I do that, and I'm doing some work with the Salvation Army right now. But instead of donating money, I think it's also important to donate your time. So instead of doing nothing, I like to donate as much time as I can to anything that comes across. I run across a lot of things that I can give back to through my work. Right now, I have an angel tree up, which that's doing a lot for us right now, so I will discuss that a little later. There's a lot of reasons to volunteer. Some of them are you can make, new acquaintances, new friends with people that kind of share some of the same interests as you, which, obviously you're both there for the same reason. You can explore career opportunities, which is always a plus if, you don't already have that lined out. You can get great recommendations for a job or for college. Makes your resume look great to volunteer. It helps you develop skills. I've gotten a lot of social and, just different skills from helping out and volunteering and doing different things. And it also increases your self-confidence, which is good. I don't like this speech giving so much, but I usually don't have to do that whenever I'm volunteering. And also, pretty much the best reason to volunteer, just to any charity in particular, is you kind of feel like you're making a difference, which you are. But other ways that volunteering can benefit you is not only the job skills, but you can also get community recognition for volunteering. It also, like I said earlier, it looks great on a resume, and just knowing that you're helping other people is probably the best benefit you could have. Choosing who to volunteer for, it kind of depends on the different people, depends on what your interests are. I know one gentleman that he's really passionate about helping animals, so he does a lot for the Humane Society here in town. He's a photographer on the side. He's an IT guy, but he's a photographer on the side, and all the proceeds he gets from doing photography, he donates to the Humane Society. A couple other people I work with actually work very closely with the United Way and do a lot of good for them, because all of that money stays here in, central Missouri. So choosing who to go with is kind of up to the specific person. Kind of have to figure out what you're passionate about. There are some things that could make volunteering not the greatest experience. A couple of things that could make it bad is if the benefit or the organization, it has improper planning. Insufficient funds is also another big thing. It's really hard to get people to contribute just to a cause like that, because not with the economy the way it is, that's probably the first place that people cut corners, is saying, we usually do this for companies, but now if we're cutting corners, we can't do that so much anymore. It's also limited training is another thing that goes badly whenever you're trying to volunteer your time. It's always hard. A lot of people do it on their own time, so getting together is not always an option for the proper training and orientation. That could also have a it could reflect badly on the whole volunteering situation. And a few things I've helped with. I personally helped with the Jerry Lee Lewis MDA telethon. We donate to the MDA. We do one big thing once a year where if you go into a break time, you buy a shamrock at break time for $1. All that money goes to the MDA. They contacted me this year about helping with the telethon, so I was pretty excited about that. Not so much about being on TV. I get embarrassed super easily, but I was able to get some of my friends, so I wasn't as embarrassed, some of my friends and coworkers together. We all kind of got together, helped out with this telethon. It was pretty exciting. We got to take a tour of the KOMU news studio as well. So got to do that, got to take some calls on the air, which was embarrassing, but it worked out well. I've also involved myself with the angel tree that I've done for the Salvation Army this year. I know Walmarts are doing it everywhere. I just decided to do it at my work this year because I actually met with the Salvation Army and they kind of sprung it in our head. So we're doing that, and what that is, they put these tags on a tree, has the gender of a child. It's not very specific. I mean, I know a lot of places get more specific with that from the Salvation Army, but this is, you get the gender, you get the age, and pretty much you spend what you can. You spend what you feel comfortable with. A lot of people at my work, I work with some gentlemen that aren't much on shopping, so they donate money and we'll go and get what we can for them, so they don't have to actually go out and be troubled with shopping. So we're doing that. Gotten a lot of great gifts, and it feels really good, and it's just awesome knowing that these kids will have toys for Christmas because of us, because in any other ways they probably wouldn't have gotten anything. And I got a lot of great information about volunteering from a couple of different websites. One of them is www.lifespan.org and www.whyvolunteer. And another one, this one kind of has more to do with volunteering in kids organizations, which is kidshealth.org. So those are some really great sites if you ever needed more ideas on what you're kind of feeling like you want to go with or how to get involved. All of those sites have links of ways you can get involved in anything you are interested in volunteering for. So I'm really pleased with volunteering, so I hope you please consider everything I've discussed tonight and see if you are passionate about anything you'd like to volunteer your time for. Thank you.